in the starting lineup, and it'll be curious to see if she's playing because she missed their last outing against Lincoln Memorial on Saturday as the Trojans control the tip and 2 seconds into the game against Lincoln Memorial. And that is the first point. And she had 10 boards on Saturday, her 9th double-double of the season.
And we spoke of those career.
Somehow the Saints were able to break it, and there's nobody that's going to stop Kalisha Hill from converting the easy lay-in.
Right. The spectrum at the assist game as well. Very, very good vision from Passmore, the Lander transfer.
And Kalisha Hill rebound, she did it. She caught her own miss, which isn't the way you traditionally see it done, but is now the all-time leading rebounder in Anderson Trojan history.
Good things for an Anderson program like this. Diamond McDowell, the face of this Anderson basketball team.
Only the second player ever to have 1,000 points.
Second half than in the first. Again, if you look back at the Anderson men's team, the 63-point comeback.
Three-point shooter in the conference, a rare miss for her. But the Saints are just flying.
Yes, like I was saying, Corey Fox knows exactly what to do in these type of situations. Lots of experience, and speaking of experience.
That's what happens when they're winning games. They haven't fallen yet, but a 7-point game. Now it's 10. She flips it to Passmore, back to McDowell, the jumper. McDowell not gonna miss those. The behind the back cross. Now down low. Madison Clark making the tough now. Her first action in this one. The spin move from Cargo, the tough two in the lane, falls.
McDowell pulls down one there, also leads the floor with 8 points, and that one barely grazed.
Creating chance after chance after chance at the rack. But if you make layups like Ash,
gets the bucket when it counts. Down by just 5 now is Anderson.
Watson couldn't get it to fall. McDowell uncontested. Something they need to change. Passmore changes who's leading as the Trojans.
And so overall, very good job at Anderson being very careful underneath the rim and from out wide.
Barry Shelton with the friendly roll right there, but Passmore off the glass.
To Anderson hands, couldn't cash in the possession. On the fast break down the baseline, quick reversal.
The kick to the corner, Preston for 3, got it to go. 30, not used to for a team that leads the South Atlantic Conference in rebounding and is 5th in the nation. But Zamaya Passmore,
17, and I'm sure more and more have been added to that as McDowell grabs the dime, passes it off to Kane with a quick lay.
Was in the first half. Now she is 1 for 5, and there is an answer on the other.
Did a great job commanding the pieces of the chessboard, which was her team, and we saw that once she left after the Diamond.
14 points for Diamond McDowell, 4-point lead for Anderson, but close to
way
2.
By Hill. And she has just been everywhere. Speaking of back-to-back buckets, making a and not as, well, an Anderson team like we usually saw. So that's the last thing that Anderson wants to see is
Cargo kicks, and the 2 is good. Megan Watson, they're hoping to avoid doing, and they've done a really good job. They've only taken 4 free throws tonight, and they cash from 3.
Jonathan Barbary. So you now have 2 freshman guards on the floor, the rest upperclassmen. That one good from Kyla Kane, mid-range.
For Hill, Preston has it, pulls up from the SAC logo and hits.
Here, up by 5 for Anderson.
Poe feeds to Hill, the 2 off the glass and in. She saw a lot of playing time early this season with Passmore and McDowell out, and McDowell hits the triple.
First few games of the season, whenever Zamaya Passmore wasn't out here. And as you can tell, whenever Zamaya Passmore is out here, what a tough loss against LMU. And looking to bounce back. Sheridan, long 2, good from
6 points. Cargo, the tray from the wing. Verse Emery and Henry, as that lay-in is good as they look to extend the win streak. but they trail by 6 and now 8 because
That shot there from Kyla Kane on the Anderson side of things has just not fallen today. It's almost like that high fly.
Passmore after the miss from Newsom. The floater falls for Passmore, and she
is one bad pass won't ruin the night.
Kalisha Hill credited with the steal and credited.
5 seconds remain to shoot.
Preston from the corner. Zane will only add on to it from today. Cargo, the 3 is money, but I think
Favor of Limestone. They take this one away.
the Trojans with a big-time comeback, 70-61, your final score. Diamond McDowell, 23 points, 22 rebounds, and Anderson notches back-to-back wins in South Atlantic Conference play.